Yes, students. Now we go from problem solving and matrices. So first question, see, if a matrix has 24 elements, what are possible orders it can have? So matrix is how many elements? 24 elements. That means, suppose that is m by n, that is m by n is nothing but 24. Now we have to write 24. What are the possible factors we have? So I can write 1 into 24, okay, and next 6 into 4 or 4 into 6. 2 into 12 or 12 into 2, and also we can write 24 into 1. So these are the possible 1 by 24, 6 by 4, 4 by 6, 2 by 12, 12 by 2, 24 by 1. These are the possible orders you can write. 24 elements, when you have 24 elements, so how many orders you can have means, so we have the orders like this. 1 by 24, you have 1 row, 24 columns, 6 rows, 4 columns, 4 rows, 6 columns, 2 rows, 12 columns, 12 rows, 2 columns, 24 rows, 1 column. These are the possible orders when we have 24 elements. The second, what if it has 13 elements? It is odd. Before you can see, this is 24 is a even number, and moreover it's not prime. But 13 here is prime. You can't write any factors, right? So directly we can have how many elements for 13, what are the order it is 13 elements in this? Only by 1 by 13 or 13 by 1. Only two possible cases, two possible orders when we have 13 elements. Whenever you have prime numbers itself, then we have two orders only, 1 by 13 and 13 by 1. Right. See the next question. Next multiple choice question. See here is, this is very important. The number of all possible matrices of order 3 by 3 with each entry 0 or 1. So we have 3 by 3 matrix. So you know that how many elements we have in 3 by 3? You know this 9 elements. But in that 9 elements, some are each of element either 0 or 1. If I take all zeros, one kind of matrices. If I take all ones, it will be one more kind of matrix. If I take 1 0, all ones, that is third kind of matrix. If I take 1, all zeros, you can 2 zeros, all ones. So number of possible cases. In these cases, we have two entries we have, right? Now I take sub matrices. How many sub elements will be present with the two elements out of 9? 9 you have to take, right? It is the 9 elements. In that two entries only. Then I can say simply I use that concept 2 power 9. 2 power 9 is nothing but 5 to 9. So therefore the number of elements will be here is, so the number of possible matrices will be 5 to 12 possible matrices with the entries 0 or 1 with the 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, student? This is, remember, this is like we have in the set theory the number of subsets, like subsets here 2 elements with 2 entries, 9 possible elements. Then you can write 2 power 9, that is 5 to 12. Okay, this is the fourth option. D is done. Okay, go for the next problem. See the next question. Here A is given, this is 2 by 2 matrix, and K is also given 2 by 2 matrix. Then some values are here missing 2, B and K. We need to find those values. The options are given like this. So we know that scalar multiplication here given Ka is equal to 0, 3A, 2B. I'm using this 24. K means scalar here is. A is given matrix. I'm substituting here is 3 minus 4. These both are equal given. So we know that how to multiply the scalar multiplication. That's very simple. Each and every element multiply the scalar. K into 0, 0. K into 2, 2K. K into 3, 3K. Minus 4 into K, minus 4K. Which is equal to 0, 3A, 2B, 24. Now clearly these two matrices are equal. Then from the definition of equality of two matrices, the corresponding elements are also equal. From that I use here is, I go for, I'm using first direct, I go for this. Minus 4K is equal to 24. Because I need to get direct value of K here is. K you get minus 6. Now we got the value of K. Now we go for, take this K substitute here, or otherwise direct you can compare now. The A12 element here is 2K, here is 3A. So I compare this 2, so you get 2K is equal to 3A. But already you have K is minus 6. So when substitute you get minus 12 is equal to 3A. It implies A is equal to, you get minus 4. Now we got K and A. Now similarly, now compare these two now. 3K is equal to 2B. Again K is minus 6, substitute here is, you get minus 18. 2B, it implies B is equal to 2 9s are, you get 9. Now you get the option here is K minus 6, K is minus 4, B is minus 9. Very simple, students. Right, the option here is C. Is okay? Note down. Students, next question. based on order of the matrix series. You know what is the order of the matrix is nothing but so number of rows by number of columns. So here the given order of A is 4 by 3, the order of B is given 4 by 5 and the order of C is given 7 by 3. Then we need to find the order of A dash, B, whole dash into C dash. We need to find the order of these options here is there. So first of all I write the given things. So order of A is given 4 by 3, order of B is given 4 by 5, order of C is given 7 by 3. This is given from the data. Now we know that so the transpose by the definition of transpose of a matrix, when transpose is nothing but the number of rows changes to number of columns or similarly columns to rows. So based on that I write the order of A dash or A transpose. If it is 4 by 3 it become A dash now 3 by 4. Just I am changing the rows to columns, columns to the rows. Similarly 4 by 5 it become B transpose 5 by 4. C 7 by 3 its transpose is nothing but 3 by 7. Now we get all the transposes right orders. Now question here is we need to find A dash B whole dash C dash order we need to find. Order of this we need to find, right? So for this, so what is the order of A dash here is clearly 3 by 4 into B's order is how much? 4 by 5 and whole transpose into C transpose. What is the order of C here is? C transpose order here is nothing but 3 by 7. So we know that from this I use here is, so we know that matrix multiplication, if it is order, if we matrix multiply possible based on this order, so we know that always whenever you want to multiply any two matrices, multiplication, the number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. Then only matrix multiplication is possible. The result will be getting the number of rows of first matrix, the number of columns of second matrix. That is result AB, nothing but M1. So based on this, I solve this problem guys. Now see, here matrix multiplication is possible in the sense order is same 4 4. Now this complete order will be now become 3 dash 3 by 5 and again it should be dash into C dash will be 3 by 7. Now transpose of this become now 5 by 3 into C dash is 3 by 7, 5 by 3. Again we need to multiply the number of rows and number of columns, number of rows are equal. Therefore the result will be, what is the order of this matrix? 5 by 7. 5 by 7. The answer here is 4. 5 by 7. Is clear, student? Please note down. The next question. If A and B are square matrices of size they given n by n. So the same order as that A square minus B square is given equation A minus B into A plus B. Then which of the following will be always will be true? Here either A or B is zero matrix, either A or B has identity matrix, A equal to B or A B equal to B. So now, so you want to check this, take the equation given A square minus B square is equal to A minus B into A plus B. We know that in the algebra this will be true, but in the matrices how this will be true for the which condition here is just going to multiply here is, since we know that so matrix will be follows associative or distributive law, right? We know that according to distributive law A into B plus C is nothing but AB plus AC. So when I use this, so since from that when I multiply A minus B into A plus A minus B into B you get, because this is considered as A, this is B plus C, right? So now take the multiplication now, A into A square, minus B into A, minus BA, A into B, AB, minus B square. So here left hand side we have A square, and here A square and B square minus B square will be cancelled. Now what we left here is 0 is equal to minus BA plus AB. Now take AB this side, minus AB is equal to minus BA, minus minus will be cancelled, AB is equal to BA. So you get the condition here is AB is equal to BA. That means, so option here is 4. This is also we know that commutative property, the product of matrices commutative, always is not, but in this situation the equation A square minus B square A minus B into A plus B, then it also commutative AB equal to B. This is the answer for this. Okay student, go down. So next question, let A and B be two symmetric matrices. Given symmetric, underline this, with the same order, then the matrix AB minus BB A is out of this symmetric or skew symmetric null matrix, and this is very important conceptual question in this one. This is very important. Here we know that A and B are given as symmetric matrix. Symmetric in the sense, we know that A is symmetric in the sense A should be equal to A transpose. By the definition of symmetric, the transpose and itself will be the same. and B is also symmetric, they given means B is equal to B transpose. This is given from them. Right? Now we need to show that what is this actually. Now see, AB minus BA, take this and do the whole transpose for this. So according to this, the properties of transpose we can write like this. Okay? Because since we have the property, it is A minus B whole transpose, we can write A transpose minus B transpose. Since from this, now here AB whole transpose, again the property from the transpose, you can write B transpose into A transpose minus this one is B transpose into B transpose, right? So here B transpose is nothing but B, A transpose is nothing but A. I can write this is BA minus this is AB, because B transpose is nothing but B, A transpose is nothing but A. Similarly, A transpose is nothing but A, B transpose is nothing but B. I can write BA minus AB. If you take minus common in this, you get AB minus BA. So AB minus BA is nothing but this entire, right? So therefore we know that if A transpose is minus A, then we can say that there is something called skew symmetric matrix. Therefore, the AB minus B whole transpose we get minus of AB minus BA. Therefore, the given option is AB minus BA is always skew symmetric matrix, option 2. Okay, students. Similarly, so the same question. Now they may ask A plus B. They may ask A minus B. What is A plus B? A minus B. So definitely this A plus B and A minus B are symmetric matrices. So not only this question, so there may be changes like this. If it is A plus B, A minus B, A plus B and A minus B definitely they are symmetric. Why? Because see, if it is A plus B, do the transpose for this, you get from properties A transpose plus B transpose. A transpose is nothing but A plus B. So A plus B you get. So this transpose again you get A plus B now. So therefore, when the definition of A transpose is A, then you can say that symmetric or not. So remember this. Directly you can answer whenever you have AB minus BA, that only skew symmetric. Otherwise, A plus B, A minus B, they are symmetric matrices always. Okay, friends, just note down. Very important for this. Friend, next question. So given A, and also the given A is equal to B plus C, B is equal to B transpose, and C is equal to minus C transpose. You need to find then C value. Here only they given A, we need to find C, they didn't given B and C. So what they given some conditions here is, and the option here is. So we know that, it's a very important property, a very important theorem, we know that, so any square matrix is always sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. This is very important property we have here. Right? Since from this, I am using this property here. So A is nothing but, when you simplify, I also get A is nothing but sum of symmetric and skew. This is clearly symmetric matrix. This is skew symmetric. We have this theorem already, right? So I use this theorem here. Now here they given A is equal to B plus C. Means clearly B should be become 1 by 2. B here is 1 by 2 of A plus A transpose I can write. C is nothing but 1 by 2 A minus A transpose. Why? Because clearly B is equal to B transpose means symmetric, C is equal to minus C transpose means skew symmetric. Since from clearly they given B is symmetric, C is given skew symmetric. Since from this given, right? That's why I can write A is equal to B plus C means you should be B, this will be C. I use a property, right? Now we need to find C. C is nothing but here is 1 by 2 of A. A is how much here is 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, minus 1, 4, minus A transpose. Transpose means changing the rows to columns. Okay. Now simplify this. Subtract 1 minus 1 is how much? 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 minus of minus 1, plus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Minus 1 minus 0, minus 1. 4 minus 4, 0 you get. When you take inside 2, it becomes like this. 0 by something, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. 0, 0 point, minus 0.5, 0. Why? Because option they given in terms of points. That's why I simplified here. Now see, option here is, what is the answer for this? You get second option answer. Okay, it's clear? So very important here is, this is a very important note. So any square matrix will be sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Like when symmetric and C is given skew symmetric. Okay, note down students, very important. Students, next problem. A is given some fractions. So we need to find, also given a power 2016 L plus a power 2017 M plus a power 2018 M is equal to 1 by alpha into A. This is given. For every, this element belongs to natural, they are nothing but natural numbers. Then you need to find the value of alpha. So students, so whenever you see this type of problems, definitely if it is 2016, we can't calculate a power 2016, but something logic behind this. So before that, so simply that logic you need to find. Simply I go in finding here is, so first of all, a is given in the form of fraction. When I change into fraction to some integer part, it will be going easily, right? So because of that, I take 1 by 6 as common from this. So here 1 by 6 is common, I get 1. Here 1 by 6 is not there, but I am taking minus 1 by 6 outside, minus 2 I get, because multiply with 2. Okay, to make it 2 by 2, 2 by 6, 1 by 6 outside you get minus 2. Okay, it's clear. Here also you get minus 1. Here 1 by 3 is there. Whenever you have a by 3 in the denominator, you should multiply denominator and numerator with 2. Then you get minus 2 here. Similarly, 3 is the denominator. You go for multiply and divide with 2. You get 4. Here you get 2. Here already 1 by 6 is the denominator, also 6 is there. So you get minus 1. Here 1 by 3 is there. You get 2. So here you get 1. Okay. This is very important. This logic you have to use. First change to fraction to normal numbers. This then you go for easy. And after this, just calculate a square. You have to calculate. That is a into a. A means here is, what is a? 1 by 6 into 1 minus 2 1 minus 1 minus 2 4 2 minus 1 2 1. Okay, and into a again 1 by 6 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 4 2 minus 1 2 1. So multiply 1 by 6 into 1 by 6 will become 1 by 36. And we know that how to multiply matrix multiplication. Two matrices can be multiplied very simple. First row, first column, then first row, second column, then first row, third row. Similarly, go for second row and third row. I go for directly here is the sum of product here is 1 into 1, 1, minus into minus, plus 2 to the 4, minus into minus, plus minus 1 1 is 1, minus 2, minus 8, minus 2, minus 1, minus 4, minus 1. Similarly, now second row now, minus 2, minus 8, minus 2. Okay, so careful, just careful the signs. Minus into minus, plus 16 to the 4, 2, 8, 2. Next third row, similarly like third row also you can do minus 1, minus 4, minus 1, minus of minus, plus 2, 4 to the 8, plus 2, plus 1. This is very simple, but should be careful about the signs. Minus into minus, minus into plus. Now go for the addition here is 6, you get minus 12, minus 6, minus 12 is 24, you get 12, minus 6, 12, 6 you get. Okay, now take 36 inside. 6 by 36 is equal 1 by 6. 12 ones are 12 threes are 6 ones are 6 six are 12 ones are 12 threes are. Okay. Next 24 by 36 means 12 twos are 12 threes are 12 ones are 12 threes are 36 6 by 36 means minus 1 by 6. 12 by 36 means 1 by 3 1 by 6. Okay. So this is you get the multiplication. Now observe. Now you get the logic here. What is this? See now the question here. This is clearly A or not. So that means you get A only. So when I multiply A square, I get A only. This is type of matrices we can say idempotent matrix. What that? Idempotent matrix. A square I get A. So similarly, if you do A cube means A square into A, again you get A only. Like this, A power 2016 L, whatever is natural number, a power 2016 L, you can directly, you can write E now. Similarly, a power 2017 M also you can write E. A power 2018 N is also you can take. Now you got this. Now substitute here this. Now I'm going to here A, left hand side, A plus A plus A is equal to right hand side is 1 by alpha into A. 3A is equal to 1 by alpha into E. A cancel. So you get alpha is equal to 1 by 3. So option 2. Okay. So it's very important problem is. So this problem you get in previous problem papers also in the question paper, right? It's very simple. Don't panic here is by seeing the question only. Just apply some logic here. Just do the A square. You get some idea. Okay. Okay, student. Note down. Okay, students. So next, I given some questions to you. Just practice it. I given 5 questions only. Okay. So next, part 2 will be tomorrow. We see what is the part 2 is nothing but concept about determinants and consistency, inconsistency, how to find the solutions, right? So now just do these questions, right? Okay. Note it down.